So I said I wanted to take you guys along with my health journey, and this is part of it. My stomach's absolutely killing me. So that my anxiety's being bad, and it's just a bad cycle. Hello. So I'm currently editing this video, and it occurred to me that I've never really explained the full story about where my anxiety comes from, as well as where my health problems stem from. So I figured I'd jump in here before telling you guys about my naturopath appointment. Back in 2014, I got very sick. I was on my way home from visiting my grandma, who at the time had cancer. Since then she has passed, but we were on our way home and we stopped at like an en route, kind of like to pick up some quick food, and from that trip I ended up getting food poisoning, and we thought it was just food poisoning, but then weeks turned into months, and food poisoning turned into a stomach infection, which then turned into another infection, and it was just a horrible experience. I went from my weight being about like 120-ish all the way down to 81. I couldn't bowl, I couldn't do anything, I had no strength. And for anybody who knows me, to know that I couldn't bowl was very difficult, because that is a big part of my life, and having the inability to do that due to being sick and having no strength was horrible. Eventually, after 3 months, all of the infections stopped. During those 3 months as well, going through those infections, my grandma passed away from cancer, and it was just a horrible time. But those 3 months I got sick pretty much every single day, which led to me losing a lot of weight. And finally I stopped getting sick, but I still felt nauseous all the time. I still constantly worried about being sick. You know, I never really felt like I'd recovered. And that's where, after going through a few more tests, doctors then looked at me and said everything that had gone on had led to the development of an anxiety disorder. And at the time it was anxiety and panic disorder. If I were to go back now and get reassessed, I'm fairly certain I'd be considered under the health anxiety category. That's basically the long and short of what happened, and where all of these stomach issues and health concerns stem from that moment. Since then, my stomach has been super sensitive, my immune system's not as great, and this is where this whole journey and this whole video series, I guess you could say, is stemming from. It's showing you what I'm doing to heal myself, essentially. It's been a long 8 years of trying to do it on my own, with some assistance from doctors in the sense of anxiety medication. I have gone to therapy a few times now, but this is the first time I've consulted somebody on my stomach and to find out how to fuel my body for me to feel my best. And I'm hoping that translates into mentally feeling better as well. That's kind of the goal here. Talking with the naturopath, she said that that's very likely. So here's hoping, but that's kind of what happened. I'm hoping that I can find some answers, and I hope that this series does help you in some way, or maybe you're just here to support, and if you are, I appreciate that. But let's get into the naturopath appointment and how I was feeling after all that. So I just finished my first call with the naturopath, and can I just say I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm hopeful that the treatment plan that we came up with together is beneficial, because I just feel horrible. And this plan is not only to help with my gut health, which through providing her with my test results and stuff like that, my bacteria in my stomach is really not okay. It's really not doing good. But on the same side, she said that would explain why my anxiety's been really bad, which is kind of what I figured, because they're so intertwined. So I'm a little overwhelmed, but I'm hopeful this is going to work, and I'm excited to see if it works and work towards a life where I don't feel like crap every day, and I don't feel anxious, and I don't feel bloated, and I don't feel severe stomach pain. So here's hoping. Part of taking care of my health is also taking care of my mental health. So I finished work today, and I am just hanging out outside, getting some sun. I mean, it doesn't look so sunny anymore, but getting some sun, reading, and drinking some water, and literally just chilling out. Let me know in the comments how your day is going. I'd love to actually know. I want to know if you're having a good day and a bad day. If you're having a good day, I hope you continue to have a good day. And if you're having a bad day, I hope today gets better for you. And if you find today doesn't get better, there's always tomorrow. There's a YouTuber named Ali Schnacky, and she always ends her videos by saying, you're chosen by God, and that He has amazing plans for your life. And I think that's incredibly true. And I just hope everyone who's watching this video is taking the time to take care of themselves, because it's not easy to prioritize yourself, but it's necessary. So I hope this serves as a little reminder, and let me know in the comments how you're doing. And I'd love to connect with you and grow this family here on my channel. And yeah, I hope you're doing well.